So I know we've had a long day, and I just want to say a few words as we break up and then encourage everyone to join us for cocktails in the reception next door. And I want to thank VG and our colleagues from Ways and Means and Senate Finance for all the work that they do. And I would, in particular, I would echo VG's remarks about the importance of the foundation that was really laid based on all the work that Ways and Means and Finance members and staff did in areas like digital trade, also financial services and data localization, and other services areas. So we thank you for that. And again, just to repeat that their remarks are, again, the panel is completely off the record. Obviously, we've reached the end of the day of the summit. Hope it has been a useful and educational experience for all of you. We've explored an array of challenges, and I hope we've done it in a little different and more interesting way this year, looking at not only services in a more traditional light, but also the ways in which the services sector has changed and is changing significantly as a result of digital trade and the fourth industrial revolution. We also think that it's important that we spend time looking at messages that we develop on trade and services that stick and really make a difference, as well as confronting ongoing challenges on a regional basis, not only in terms of the recently concluded USMCA, but also the forward-looking agenda, whether it be the EU, the UK, Japan, or elsewhere. Also, just want to thank you again to Kevin Hassett, Chairman of the CEA, Ambassador Derek from the UK, and also Undersecretary Kaplan for their participation in the summit today. And last but not least, I really take to heart the comments that Catherine Tai made about her thinking about services and making it more understandable. So one of the phrases that Laura came up with that we like to repeat is that you can't make it, move it, buy it, or sell it without services. And that, I think, communicates very well what a service is and how much it underlays the fabric of our economy. I also think that a very important figure to remember that is, as we estimate it, there are 10 million US jobs that are linked to services exports and investment. And I think that's a very significant number and one that needs to be paid attention to. And the last point I would also make about the important tie between trade and services is the trade focuses on that portion of services that are tradable. And that portion, that roughly 40+%, on average pays higher wages than manufacturing jobs. So again, to Catherine's point about looking to the future, what are the jobs of the future? Right now, services are creating higher paying jobs, at least those that are linked certainly to trade. And we need to keep our eye on that, and we also need to recognize the importance of training and planning for jobs of the future, which certainly many CSI member companies do with the kinds of programs they have in community colleges and run themselves and have particular focuses, whether it be on veterans, high school kids, or others. So we recognize the importance of that as the services sector, and we know that it's an important area to look forward to. So, as I say, I hope that we've begun to fuel a further discussion on 21st century rules-based trade, and we continue that. And with that, I invite you to join all of us and to raise a glass to this year's summit, and thank you so much, everyone, for attending.